Hello and welcome to the kitchen, and you are joining me today with my leftover wine. That's all I've got left over from yesterday from a bottle of wine, and I've been looking at it. This is take 4 of the video, and I thought, what goes better, what makes videos go better? A nice drop of wine. So I thought I'd tell you about my experience yesterday at Story Corner in the library. I took my granddaughter. I didn't realise, and I thought, God, there's a big turnout, and I didn't realise that the guest of honour there, was actually a celebrity. If I'd known, I'd have got hold of it. I'd have been like, I've got a YouTube channel, come back with me to my kitchen and let me interview you. But I missed a trick there. So the story, in fact, it's called Story Corner, and we got there a bit late. So whether they'd had a story already, I don't know. But we got there and they're in the midst of singing Wheels on the Bus, Wind the Bobbin Up, you know, all those lovely, lovely songs. So we sat there. When we first got there, because we were late, the librarian said to me, you can sit in the middle if you want to, this big old semicircle. And you can sit in the middle if you want to, but you need to make room for Douglas. Now, it didn't occur to me who Douglas was. So anyway, I thought, I'm not sitting in the middle of that semicircle. So I managed to get people to budge up, and me and Miley, we sat there, we were squashed up, and she didn't participate. I did a bit, but I was quite like looking at everyone else participating, you know, like they all knew the words, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, you know. Now my sister, she'd have known the words because she works with children. So she would have known all the words to all these songs. And especially the Wind the Bobbin Up. I mean, I really hate that song, Wind the Bobbin Up. But anyway, and there's more words to, they did another well-known thing, and there's more words to Hickory Dickory Dock. I didn't know that, so they did that as well. All the actions, you know, so I'm doing it for Miley. Miley's just sitting there making me more and more uncomfortable. It was actually like a mini workout. I thought, I'm going to go to these storybook times on my own. When I haven't got Miley, I'm going to go there because it's a proper workout on your knees. Yeah, really, I really felt like I'd had a workout after that. But anyway, let's have a bit more of this wine. So anyway, all these songs and everything, and then we had to stand up and do hands, shoulders, knees and toes. The star guest turned out to be a great big teddy bear. So to me, his name was Douglas. I thought, oh, that's who I was making room for, because the children could go up and give him a hug. Of course, my little granddaughter, she didn't want to hug him. And I thought, I'm not surprised, it's hot in here. He must stink. But anyway, in that great big old bear suit. So anyway, all the other kids, they queued up and they hugged him. And I thought, Miley, I don't blame you, I wouldn't want to hug him. And I assumed there's a man librarian there, and I assumed it was him dressed up because there was no sign of him and no sign of Hugless Douglas, who I found out he's a character in a book. So he was a local celebrity. So maybe that's why there was about 50 mums, a few dads. I'd say a few dads. I think there was only one. Might have been 2 dads there, no grandfathers. It's funny, isn't it? You don't seem to get the grandfathers looking after the children. But my father-in-law nearly took my kids to school at one time. I was talking about going back to work, and he said, I'll take them to school. I'm retired, I'll take them to school. I was like, oh, lovely, thank you for that. Went for interviews and all this. And what did he do? He decided to move to Lincolnshire. And I was like, so all those interviews, and one I even had a second interview for. I say all those interviews, there weren't that many, but you know, there's a couple. And it was in my head that I was going to go back to work and my father-in-law was going to look after my kids. But no, it never happened. But yeah, so I digress. You've missed out there on me interviewing Hugless Douglas, a well-known character in a book. So that was the thing. Ooh, gosh, So that was the thing. On the WhatsApp group, I sent a picture to of the bear to you know, our family group, and my daughter-in-law, who's a teacher, she was like, "That's Hugless Douglas." I was like, oh my goodness, I could have had Hugless Douglas in the kitchen asking me how he can bear to wear that hot bear suit, but probably thinking about it, he probably was the librarian dressed up in a Hugless Douglas suit, wasn't he? But we'll never know. Maybe we'll go next week to the storybook corner and find out, because apparently he's there today as well. Now, I've only just found that out because I was Googling Hugless Douglas before for, yeah, so he's actually at the library again today. Well, he's been and gone now. It's 1 o'clock and he was there at 12 o'clock. So without that further ado, I'll bid you goodbye. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, new subscribers. I do appreciate it. I've got a very serious video coming up soon, so it's not a light-hearted one. In fact, I feel like I need to, because I do want this to be a light-hearted channel, but I feel like I might have to set up a second channel for this one. I don't know, but yeah, it's something that I think we all need to talk about, and I'll be back soon with that after lunch. But yeah, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you soon, very soon, with my very serious video. So that's it from me, and I bid you goodbye. Farewell.